Here's Jacques, Chiang Mai Thai video. Reporting from the jungle of Chiang Mai at the ancient wall, and at the ancient wall there is always some construction. So we have to deal with the construction noise over there. But yeah, we cannot wait because it never stops. Today we will talk about the new cannabis laws, the new cannabis rules, the marijuana rules in Thailand. Yes, that's our topic of today. Cannabis and my opinion about those situations. It's just my humble opinion. I'm not an expert. Although I come from Holland and I do know a lot about cannabis because yes, Holland was the first country in the world were lifting up the rules about cannabis. But the big difference is in Holland it's legalized to smoke. Yes, you can smoke, you can buy your joint or your bag with hash or a bag with weed at the local shop. We call it coffee shop. There is no coffee, but there is cannabis. You can buy it in Holland legally, you can smoke it legally, but in Holland you cannot grow it legally. Yes, limited for your own use, but that's about 3 plants, something like that. I'm not sure, it could be 3 plants, 5 plants, but that's just a small, only for your personal use. You can grow at your windows. Yes, but if you want to grow and sell, that's still prohibited in the Netherlands. Yes, here in Thailand it's different. It's legalized to grow. Yes, people are invited to grow, but it's still not complete legalized. It's not legal to smoke in public. They say, oh, you can smoke. You have to smoke at enclosed and at home. You can smoke at home where nobody notices you are smoking. That's not any different than before. Before you would buy your cannabis illegal. Yes, if you ask some persons around, then there is someone who knows someone who sells something, and yes, you can buy it. You could buy it last year. The years before you could buy it illegal because everywhere where plants can grow, plants will grow. You could buy it illegal and you could smoke it in your own house. So that's nothing different. The smoking, you can do it at your own house, nobody notices, nobody cares. Here now you can grow, and that's why people do grow. The one thing you have to register it. Yes, you have to register that you are a grower, so you can always be checked out. And they can always find some rules that you don't comply with. There is one rule talking about 0.2% THC. THC is the working thing inside, like alcohol in your drink is THC, the working part in your cannabis. They are talking about a maximum of 0.2% THC. That's nothing. Though that cannabis is not cannabis, that's hemp. You can do lovely things with hemp. You can make ropes of it, or you can use it instead of cotton. But yeah, 0.2% THC, if you smoke it, then you can, the same as smoking grass. Normally in the weed you smoke, it's made from the tops of the flowers, the little leaves around the flowers, the flower buds. They have a high THC, and in Holland the weed you buy in the coffee shop has a THC between 10 to 20%, often 50%, and in the good, they call it nederwiet, it's 17%. is normal THC, 17%, and here they're talking about 0.2. Eh? So that's not clear. That's not clear about the rule. How does it imply in your growing? Can you grow only male plants? What about the flowers? And now I see videos, they are offering it in shops, they are offering the joints, they are offering the weed in a small bag. Yeah, that must be from the flowers, because from the leaves you get a headache, and from the rest there is not enough in it. So that's a little bit strange. That's because the law is still under construction. The law is still under construction, and the law has some flaws. And they have to take out the flaws. They're not ready to take out the flaws, and that's why there is a gray area. But as a foreigner, you don't want to be in a gray area. You cannot read the law. You cannot defend yourself. You cannot say, "Oh, look, in this line it says." You cannot do that. You cannot defend yourself. You don't know the details. So as a foreigner, you have to stay away from it, I think. That's my advice. Stay away from the cannabis. At least the growing. You don't want to be registered as a grower. In Holland it was easy. You go to the shop, you go to the coffee shop, you buy whatever you want. You can choose different names, and the different names represent different kind of cannabis. And I did it. I did it before when I was a young guy. I did it, and it was not even addictive. No. Alcohol is more addictive. Smoking nicotine, smoking cigarettes is more addictive. It took me 50 years to quit smoking. No, that's not true. Only the last year I decided to quit smoking because it was getting too expensive. It was getting so expensive that it was half of my daily spending was cigarettes. Yes, I did my groceries. I buy my groceries for 60 euros, and I bought my tobacco for 30 euros. Half of it, 50% of my grocery spending I spent on cigarettes. So that was, they did get what they want, the government in the Netherlands. They did get what they want. I did quit smoking the heavy tobacco. I was smoking heavy tobacco, the Dutch black tobacco. You can roll your cigarettes yourself. It was rather difficult to quit, but after 50 years, yes, I did quit smoking. It did get too expensive. The smoking weed, no, that was not difficult. The 1 week I buy and then I smoke some nights, and after a month it would be my pot would be empty, a little cup. I had a little cup, not that much, but after a few weekends it would be empty, and then when it was empty I didn't feel the urge to buy new. Okay, you have to, some persons they smoke daily and they are stoned daily, and then it can be difficult to quit. But you don't get physical reactions if you don't smoke weed. You don't get hallucinations if you don't smoke weed. You can get hallucinations if you smoke, but not the other way around. Quitting with the cigarettes was way more difficult. Quitting alcohol I never did. I never did quit alcohol, and that's the choice you have to make. Do you want to drink alcohol or do you want to smoke weed? You can do it both, but that's not a good idea. Drinking alcohol, getting drunk, and in the same time smoking weed, getting stoned, that's not a bad idea, especially not for the next morning. So you have to choose, or you smoke or you drink. So one night you smoke, one night you drink. I choose to drink. I can handle I can handle the alcohol. I need the alcohol because I'm alcoholic. I need the alcohol for my energy. If I didn't drink my beer, I would have to do 6 meals a day, I think. So yeah, alcohol is far more addictive than weed. But still, we are in Thailand. We are in Thailand, and the rules in Thailand, I never trust the rules in Thailand. I never trust the government in Thailand. I do not trust the government in Holland too. I never trust any government. So maybe it's a good advice to don't trust them either. Yeah, maybe you can smoke a joint someday, sometime, but don't make it a habit, because then you need to smoke at inconvenient places, and you can only smoke at home in an enclosed environment. The law is still under construction. The law is still vague. Nobody understands the law truly. Even the government don't understand the law truly. So yeah, it may be for sale, but still be careful. That's my advice for today. Jacques for Chiang Mai Thai video. We go inside, smoke something. See you later.